taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
And Saturday, of course, there's another card, live on DAZN. Eddie is back with the women with the women doubleheader. Both undisputed fights. You gotta love it. I mean, one thing that Eddie does well is, how he handles women boxing. Well, except for the whole rematch thing with Serrano and Taylor. That's that probably should be that should be part of this weekend. But things. I guess that'll resume after this fight.
Nah, this is supposed to be the rubber match this weekend. If everything went right.
And obviously you're absolutely right. It should have been like it's in New York. Like the first fight was in New York. Like this should have been ran the fuck back. But hey, Eddie wanted to take Katie Taylor to Ireland or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Shit, that might actually still be a thing. But at least for the time being, though, Amanda Serrano though is getting another payday. To this time to be undisputed featherweight champion, facing Mexico City's Erica Cruz. And obviously, it seems like Cruz is like the second fiddle. Like it was so bad because I was on Serrano's Twitter this today. She was actually apologizing to Cruz because there was just so much talk about Serrano going after Katie Taylor after this, and she was like overlooking her, and she felt the need to apologize. Someone needs to talk to her about how to trash talk. Like don't apologize for that. Like it's like own that shit.
But that's not her. She's soft spoken. She don't talk that shit. That's not her nature.
She needs to like say that shit. So, I mean, she felt like she won that Taylor fight. Say that shit. Like, look, this broad isn't on my level. Like, so what? Like, I'm talking about the Taylor fights, and what you gotta do about it? Like, this shit. I'm gonna take this belt, and yeah, we're gonna get that rematch. Like, that's how she needs to talk though. But she's just, I guess she's, but I guess that's not in her yet. Like, someone needs to coach her how to, it's okay to talk a little trash. You don't need to apologize to your opponent because you were overlooking her. But it should be a good fight. I am Serrano. Although it should be a knockout, but remember the Serrano didn't look all that great in her last fight.
Her last fight, she didn't look really.
Yeah, she looked like she got put through the ringer for whatever reason. I don't know if she hit the wall or I don't know, but she clearly was like, "Whoa, wait a minute, hold up, something went horribly wrong."
I mean, she's kind of getting old, so
she is 34. Yeah,
so yeah, and then one of the things I always like to say, because in her prime, Serrano was going from boxing to kickboxing to MMA and all this other stuff. She was all over the place.
She was going crazy in weight, like usually 8-9 division. Like she would go up and down like a motherfucker,
8 to 4.
Yeah. But I'm saying she would go up high, like 140 or whatever. She would go back down, pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's like 112, 115 or whatever the fuck. Like who does that? The funny thing too is like you understand because she didn't have the opportunities and she loved to fight. But I was thinking like, she's gonna wear her anatomy out, and so I think it's a blessing for her that she actually found Jake Paul so like late in her career to actually she was actually able to like cash in,
to stabilize, and cash in. Yeah, she saw $1 million thanks to Jake Paul. So
yeah, so she doesn't turn into another Clay Collard type of fighter. Someone who does both and then gets deteriorated by doing one sport. You can't do the other sport as well as you used to.
Then you go back and get your ass whooped in the other sport.
Pretty much.
That's fact. And we don't want to see that with Amanda Serrano. So like I said, she's truth be told, she's been a credit to women's boxing and women's fighting in general and in fighting period. She has a fighting spirit that's unmatched. Like I dig her spirit, but yeah, it's just like you don't want to see someone just wear her anatomy out, taking fights that are just like she's struggling with fights that are like beneath her, and it's just like and not being able to really truly cash in. So I mean, obviously we have Erica Cruz on this one, who I'm pretty sure is plenty hungry, and I do mean plenty hungry. Because I remember because she was on those the fucking cards that was on NBC Sports, like the ones that the ones that they were like everywhere, like in Puerto Rico and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she's the one that handed Jelena like those two brutal defeats. Like she could fight. She put foot to ass in those fights. Like. So like she's super motivated. Like she will come to fight. So that's why I really like this fight, because I remember the ass whooping that she gave Jelena on those cards, man. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, So like I'm definitely want to see this. So P, I'll let you start off. Like, so what are we thinking about a prediction?
I mean, I'm going with Serrano. So. Undisputed champion. She will be the undisputed champion. I mean, I think, I think she's slow. She is kind of slowing down. I hate to say that. So I'm not gonna bet on the KO, but I think she'll do enough to get a decision. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm thinking it's probably gonna be, because it's obviously it's a 10-rounder. Like, I mean, it should be a 12-rounder with 3-minute rounds. But
I'm not going to use I'm not going to use tonight to just rant on the usual issues that I have with women's boxing. So you know what? I'm going to spare y'all and just be silent on that one.
Right? Yeah. No. And I can say it too. Yeah, because I think she won't stop this. She won't stop Cruz. But I think it's going to be like one of those. It's going to be like either like a 96-94-ish type of fight. For Serrano, but I think Cruz will make it really close and really tough in some spots of this fight. LB, what about you? LB.
Huh?
Oh, what about you, bro?
Serrano about decision, yo.
Hey, Befedia, what's good? I just happened to see you in the comments, bro. Salute.
Yeah, salute.
So what decision? We talk about 96, 94, 94, 95-ish, or what are we thinking?
Probably another 97, one of them damn 7 rounds or 3 joints. Like, I don't think Serrano has that extra gear to really, like, make the stoppage happen like that anymore. Like, all her fights seem harder now, even though she's like putting hands on these girls.
Yeah, I think that I don't know if the Taylor fight kind of took something more out of her, or just age. Who knows?
Yeah, you were seeing it a little before the Taylor fight.
Right, yeah.
But now it's like you really see it, so it's like still hit hard. And then the thing is, like, I think maybe her training and sparring might be too hard.
Yeah, because she spars men, and she openly. Ain't
nothing wrong with that. Most, like, look, man, if you train in the gym before, you train with women, so women getting it in with the dudes. The thing is, it's like the size of these dudes.
Yeah, she's playing undefeated welterweight, super welterweight. Like big.
Yeah, motherfuckers, she's sparring middleweights and shit, and like undefeated motherfucking middleweight punchers.
Yeah, because I remember and
she don't have defense like that. So just imagine in sparring.
Yeah, because I remember she showed up and she got a shiner from one of the for sparring dude.
That was kind of recent too. I mean, the picture posted was recent.
Yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, I was like, yeah,
going to war.
I was like, Jim. I was like, yeah, she probably needs to stop watching it. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if that's probably some of the reason why she's like a lot of the steam is trying to come off her fighting, because
I mean, to be fair, all the women are sparring with men. She's not the only one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, women train with men all the time. That's why I said this is more the size more than anything. Like she need to be sparring, I guess, with dudes in her division and shit. You sparring fucking welterweights and middleweights.
Yeah, because she spars with what's his name? I can't remember his name. Top ranks Puerto Rican dude, not Berlanga. Zayas. There you go. I'm tired. That's how.
Yeah. And Zayas is kind of he's a big dude when he's not trying to make weight. So yeah, that's not.
Yeah, big dude regardless. Yeah.
Regardless, he's young. No, that dude might end up at 168. He's a big dude.
Yeah. So, I mean, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, and then. Finally Eddie got Alycia Baumgardner a home fight. After making her fight like overseas and in England, and sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but finally brought her home, so to speak, as the co-main for this card. She will be facing someone who's unknown to me, Serrano-Erica Mekaled, and I've never seen her fight before.
And it's funny because this title's like this for undisputed, but this is like for a vacant title. How do y'all feel about that?
Right, but funny things too, Choi though, like because Choi doesn't want to fight.
Yeah, it's not Baumgardner's fault. It's Choi's fault. She don't want to fight. I don't care. You know what? Choi's banned from the bodega. She can go down the same hole that the Gangnam Style guy went. I don't care.
Yo, facts. Yeah, because Choi's she's been bullshitting. Like that should be who Choi
wants to. Yeah, she wants to chill in Korea and fight. She ain't trying to go out of her comfort.
And she wants to see. It seems like she wants to be more important instead of being on some Butler shit and just getting with the program. She on some like diva shit right now.
Right. Yeah, it's just.
She can stay in South Korea fighting cans there. We don't care. Because I had asked Jake Donovan if she would still have to fight Choi afterwards since Choi had the belt and couldn't fight, and he's like no, because it's really up to Choi, and Choi don't want to take the fight. So she never wanted to fight. She didn't want to fight Mayer. She just wanted to hide in her little hole in South Korea and fight cans
and get little
sardines, whatever.
Hey, you can't knock the hustle, whatever. Shout out to her, I guess.
He's gonna defend some kids.
I'm expecting Bum to knock this chick out. We'll see.
Yeah, and the funny thing is too is like because Mekaled, the only fight that I've seen of her, and it was a highlight because she fought on one of Floyd's Abu Dhabi cards. The shit where I think Floyd was either on the roof of some fucking building or some bullshit like that. And
she fought, was doing the Tekken 6 shit.
Yeah, and she fought Delphine Pursoon, and that was a slugfest. That was a real slugfest too. Like she gave it to Pursoon in that fight, so she's game. But like I said, I think Baumgardner is probably a level ahead, as a different level of her. I mean, honestly, I would not be surprised if Baumgardner like one punches her out or something like that.
Yeah, I think she might bomb her out here. Yeah,
like she is tough though, but I also think she can get one punch by Baumgardner, and Baumgardner looks like I've seen her preparation. Like Tony got her looking right. Like
she's always with Tony in the gym. Yeah, she's always locked in. It's like
So I mean, I honestly think Baumgardner will probably finish her probably by the 6 or 7 rounds, give her somewhere around there.
I say 3 or 4, but we'll see.
P, what about you?
Second round knockout.
Oh,
damn,
that's bull. No respect. LB, what about you?
And this for the Baumgardner, right?
Mm-hmm.
4-round knockout.
Yeah, like I said. So yeah, I mean, Baumgardner should win this fight though, and but like I said, I mean, like I said, it's also a good showcase fight because like I said, Baumgardner's been fighting overseas for long, so it's good to at least have her on stateside for this fight. as well. And I know Pilot, because I know you've been talking about this fight for so much. I know you want the Hitchens and Bauza fight. I know you want that fight.
I've been craving for this fight since it got announced. So I think it's a great fight.
and truthfully, oh, go ahead, Pilot. I'm sorry.
I was going to say the winner's gonna, make waves at 140 after this.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we know Hitchens obviously left Mayweather Promotions, and Bauza, for whatever reason, got released from Top Rank. It's kind of, I don't think he's even signing. I think he's kind of been like floating around. But no, I mean, both obviously are good prospects. Hitchens, though, I mean, he made his little debut on the Ohio card, where at least thankfully he actually got a stoppage. Like, he nothing deviated from the script. He actually got an actual knockout. So it's like now Eddie has to try to build him up, and getting someone like Bauza, who has a lot of infamy. Bauza, of course, one of his highlights is knocking out the opponent that Adrian Broner is going to be facing in about 4 weeks, in Michael Williams Jr. Like he, on a Top Rank card sometime back, and really embarrassed him. But like I said, don't know what happened with him in Top Rank though. But that's why it's actually a really good showcase, to have him on there. So, I mean, I can see, I can see your excitement for that fight, because it'll be just like, okay.
Both guys are undefeated. They know Hitchens knows if he wins, Eddie will push him right. And he's from New York, his hometown. So
I mean, Eddie pushing an American fighter right.
He's like an oxymoron. Yeah,
I know, right?
But I'm saying in Hitchens' mind, Hitchens probably is hungry for this because he was shelved on Mayweather Promotions.
Yes, I know Africa is hungry for this, but I mean, Eddie. It doesn't mean Eddie's gonna feed him. So.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Eddie, for the most part, will definitely keep him active. But in terms of just getting him the type of fights that he needs.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of people at first I was happy with him giving black fighters just some activity. Now it's like, I'm not gonna sit here and just be okay with you playing Ring Around the Rosie with our American fighters and not having any.
Well, sorry for announcing that a fight against a former champ, probably Kiko, but at least he's trying, I guess.
So you know what? Get him some fights that mean something, and then we'll talk.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, with the women, obviously, he'll get you the fights though. But we're still trying. We are still waiting for that.
This is the only male fight it's going to be probably on the main card, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there was supposed to be another one on there, Keith Hunter and Rishad Mati, but unfortunately, that one got canceled. Because I was looking forward to that one because I wanted to see Keith Hunter do some work though, but it was unfortunately it was canceled after I talked to Keith Hunter's trainer, Bones Adams. He told me a couple things, and it's just like, damn, that's a damn shame. I really wanted that fight more than the Hitchens and Bauza fight. It should be, and there's of course there'll be other women fighters on there, Dasha Green, Sky Nicholson, Ramla Ali. Let's say Eddie always likes to, the more women the merrier. So they're all on there.
I agree, Beth. Hope Eddie can get Liam Smith some good fights after his win. Yes, make Liam Smith great again.
Well, Liam Smith's not signed with Eddie anymore. That's the thing.
Oh, okay. Well, whoever has him signed, make Liam Smith great again.
Yeah. I mean, that also you can tell because now Liam Smith is probably on on the high point of his career. You can tell he's not signed with Eddie. So it's like, Liam Smith can actually probably go after an actual champion at middleweight without any bullshit if he wanted. So. But it should be a good night. It should be a good night of fighting. Should be some fades there, so it should be interesting weekend of boxing. But other than that, I think that is it. Probably getting some final thoughts before we get up out of here because I know it's like midnight and stuff. So Pilot, Any final thoughts?
Kind of a short show today, but glad to be here. Shouts out to everybody. Hope everybody had a good first month of the year. And keep fucking with us at ringingradio.com. Ringing Radio and on every and any platform imaginable. And you know what it is. Follow us. We should have love. That's all I got.
Yes, sir. AOP. Final thoughts?
We'll make this short and sweet because I'm about to be Snorlax in a few. So,
yo, facts. I'm like dying. Sorry.
Nah, it's all good. So you know what it is, man. You know what? Ring Gang Radio all day. You know where to find us at ringgangradio.com, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. We everywhere. You was never there, and we about to be in MSG. Ring Gang gonna be represented by your boy. So we're gonna get we're gonna get some good content. So just be on the lookout. You'll enjoy it. So that's all I got to say about that.
Yes, sir. LB, your final thoughts?
Word, I forgot this nigga is gonna be in the house. Yes, gang in the building. You know how I do. I think when you asked me, I guess the prediction for the Serrano fight, one of them fights, there was a pause. Like, nigga, I was legit sleeping, closed my eyes in the chair. I was like, oh, what the fuck? I was like, I had to ask you, like, what fight?
But then you'll be up in about 4 hours and anything. You know what you.
Nah, man, you don't understand. Like, I train every day. Like, I don't get the sleep enough. But yeah. You know how I do, man. You know, go artist style. Ring Gang. We 24/7 at Ring Gang. But just tune in for more content on this way. Got a pretty decent weekend of boxing on the way, so that's what's up. We had a good hip hop discussion the other day. We had great boxing discussion all the time. We probably do for like some real nigga discussion. So I don't know. The world fuckery, something happened and we'll speak on it. That's how it is. Why something this week happened.
Yeah, the world is there's always fuckery. Like whether another innocent black man gets killed by the cops, that type of stuff. Like that's unfortunate, and it sucks too because now things like that are in 4K. You get to you see that shit and you just it's fucking ridiculous. Like how this shit proper. Like honestly,
they finally got the white officer. Like he didn't exist.
Right, exactly. Like
you tased him, motherfucker. Like nah, but yeah, you see, but yeah, shit like that. So yeah, we definitely do for another social commentary episode. So yeah, so we can hit the whole trifecta for this year. Yeah, definitely
that one, and also we also need another eye test because we definitely got some fights coming up in February that probably need an eye test. You and PJ.
Me and PJ like in semi-retirement. Oh man, but
get PJ in our serious cut because I know I know me, you, and PJ had some classic serious real nigga.
Yeah, we did also some old school shit. Like we've done like all like I think we've had every possible combination now. Like
right,
we bring that one back. Yeah, get that on the old school Ring Gang feel.
Yeah, for sure though. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure, like I said, because the world is sick, so there's always gonna be something for us to. There's gonna be something for us to talk about for sure. But other than that, thank you for listening. Like I said, go to our website or YouTube, subscribe. Listen, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, and we can all be friends, man. Because we all do this. We do this shit for y'all. And we definitely got more content coming soon. Shout out to LB again for that dope video, that dope cartoon about the old media cartoon that you did.
Oh man, nah! Shout out, that's Ring Gang TV, prolific.
Yeah, and pro. Yep, you and pro. Salute. You drew that and pro animated. Salute.
Yeah, he was scrolling by IG and he just came across it and then he did that shit. It was dope. It was like I'm gonna have to put it on the reel because I did it on the the story on just some random shit. Because sometimes he'll just animate shit and he'll send it to me later, and I'll be like, oh shit, like I'll be like, wow, like I don't be expecting it, but we gonna focus on like shorts, like that's the one thing for the animation, like we gonna get it to the point, because your shout outs, I'm sorry you brought this up, because Prolific did call me the other day. We spoke for like maybe 30 minutes and we worked on some shit, like, you know, at the crib. So we gonna have some creative content. We gonna have some shit on the way, like real talk. We gonna focus more on like the shorts. Like we gonna fall back from these damn long ass anime episodes. Like we was spoiling you motherfuckers. Like we really were. Like we just gonna give you like a little taste now, you know, shit that's like a minute or two. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
spoiled y'all niggas. But yeah, we definitely got some more hot shit on the way. And shout out to the rest of the squad.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and just to let you know, like, I mean, obviously the Super Bowl is set, so, you know, Rome top 5 will probably make an appearance along with myself and P and Pilot, you know, as we talk about who's gonna win. My Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, Pat, I'm gonna need you to calm down, man. I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Stop hating.
No.
I was waiting for this nigga to get bugged. I was like, yeah, this nigga's too quiet. He's too professional.
I'm not hating. I'm just telling, and you're probably gonna be happy with my predictions. I'm just saying that you're not leaving yourself any room for if something bad happens. You know, it's all gonna come crashing down, and it's gonna.
But he's fighting like a broken down team, though. I mean, I said fighting. You know, I'm just used to boxing.
I mean, at this point now is I know where it is with me. I know what I'm gonna get if the Eagles lose. I already know what's gonna happen.
I mean, it's set up for you to win.
He's all in right now. The nigga's all in.
Yeah.
But if you lose, man, like I was telling Rome the other day, I was like, you know, if this nigga Pat win, like we won't hear that. We'll hear that for the rest of the year, nigga. But if he lose, like, you know, it's over for this nigga, right?
Yeah, the nigga Rome will be one of the first people. Nigga will talk that shit to me ASAP. I already know. This nigga.
Hey, that's 6'4" talk. I don't know how you Giants get along, nigga. I don't know about all that shit. I'm saying if y'all niggas blow this shit, this is like Canelo losing. So
yeah, like I said, everyone's waiting for
you know.
Yeah, because I think everyone is like they're tired of hearing that little 13 disco song clip I like to post every single time the Eagles win. So yeah, I already know.
Nigga, we gonna be on you like when you lost. I mean, when Joshua lost to Ruiz, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually it's gonna be worse.
And it's like more people in ring gang now too. So
yeah, it's gonna be worse. Like the niggas will let me have it. They won't let me live that shit down. You know, if the Eagles lose the Super Bowl. So, but at this point, like I'm all in.
I mean, you spent a whole season agitating niggas.
I did. I really did, and I'm proud of that.
I mean, I'm just saying, you agitated enough people that if Philly loses, you might get the Fresh Prince slapped, like Chris Rock, you get verbally slapped down.
Shouts out to Bad Boys 2. It's actually Bad Boys 4. I'm sorry, Bad Boys 4 is coming out.
This high ass nigga said shout outs to Bad Boys 2.
Coming out.
Yo, Pilot, yo,
20 years. You're 20 years late, Pilot. You can't scroll up from that one.
How you scroll up for that, nigga? Like, that's a time machine,
Yo, Pilot, yo, you're a damn fool, yo. I swear, you be coming up with those. You have a unique comedic timing on you, bro.
Yeah, we need more animators and artists in ring game, because this nigga Pilot, he's begging for a spin-off solo show or something.
Yeah, like Pilot. We need shorts on Pilot. Pilot with this type of shit.
Yeah.
Like, because Pilot's humor will translate well into shorts. I'm positive.
Adventures in LSD land, nigga.
Yeah. Oh shit, no. But yeah, no. I know what I know what I'm there for. So yeah, like watch out for that episode. You know, we'll probably try to film it sometime, either maybe
tomorrow.
we'll see what Rome's availability is. See what he can do like this week or early next week. But yeah,
he'll be available. Trust me.
Yeah. So for myself, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative. For LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist. For King P, Bodega P, and for Cautious Pilot. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk. Where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Peace.
Peace.